In the latest escalation of violence, the situation in Gaza has reached a devastating new level. In just 24 hours, Israeli attacks have claimed the lives of over 90 people, many of whom were simply seeking humanitarian aid. The health ministry in Gaza reports a staggering death toll of more than 58,600 since the war began, with nearly 140,000 wounded. Among the casualties are civilians who gathered for much needed assistance, only to be struck by airstrikes. Outrage is growing, especially after Israeli forces targeted Gaza's only Catholic church, resulting in at least 3 deaths and 10 injuries. This attack on a place of worship adds another layer of tragedy to an already dire situation. Meanwhile, in Syria, government troops are withdrawing from Soweto following a ceasefire with the Druze minority. President Bashar al-Assad has accused Israel of sowing chaos, particularly after Israeli air raids deep in Damascus, which Israel claims were intended to support the Druze. In the occupied West Bank, tensions are escalating as Israeli settlers storm the Palestinian village of al-Maleh, firing live rounds and damaging property. Following this settler raid, Israeli forces arrested 3 Palestinians, a move that Palestinian sources describe as adding insult to injury. The violence isn't confined to Gaza and the West Bank. In Lebanon, at least 4 people have died due to a new wave of Israeli strikes, including a woman who succumbed to her injuries after a drone attack on the town of Kabrika. A recent report by the UN's Special Rapporteur on Violence Against Women has raised alarming concerns, labeling Israel's actions as femi-genocide. Reem al-Salem highlights the severe impact on Palestinian women and girls, pointing to starvation, psychological trauma, and the collapse of reproductive health care under Israel's siege. She describes it as a war on Palestinian motherhood, a chilling reminder of the broader humanitarian crisis unfolding. As the attacks spread and the humanitarian situation deteriorates, international pressure is mounting. Yet, for Palestinians on the ground, the suffering continues unabated. Each day brings new challenges, and the relentless cycle of violence leaves communities shattered and desperate for peace. The world watches as the crisis deepens, but for those living it, the reality is a constant struggle for survival amidst chaos.